in the third period as Webster controls it from the face-off and then passes to the left wing. Brio had the puck roll off his stick going into the offensive zone. And Newcastle clear the puck. Couldn't get it in deep, and now it's a 2-on-1 for the North Stars. Shot from McLaughlin goes just wide. Had Goranson down and beaten, but the shot couldn't find the net. As Heemskirk down and beaten, but the shot couldn't find the net. As in on the right wing, big check coming in on the back check there from Goranson. And now cycling behind the net with the puck is McLaughlin, looking to work his way back out in front. He's checked off it by Kudla. And now has to work it around the boards for Swiston. Back to the point. Shot comes in. It's tipped and saved by Heemskirk. And went off the body of Naden in front. And Heemskirk got down to make the save.
Loving how Newcastle looked early in this one. Thunder getting the best of the opening minutes of the first and second period. Newcastle coming out strong in this one. They were passing it around really well through the offensive zone. They managed to get that shot on Heemskirk and just test him a little as they kick things off.
So face off to the left of Heemskirk. Newcastle win the draw. Shot saved. Rebound score. It's Tim Stanger who tucks away the rebound over the glove of Thomas Heemskirk. And it is 1-1. We're all tied up within the first minute of the beginning of the third period. Shot from the point. Heemskirk couldn't quite control the rebound, and Tim Stanger was there to pounce.
And there's a chink in his armour, it seems. Finally the North Stars managed to find a way to beat Thomas Heemskirk, and it was Stanger who managed to get that one. It was a great shot, and they managed to do well to get it on that second effort.
So face-off now back at centre, and Newcastle tied at 1 early in the third period. So this game up for grabs as the puck goes up into the face of Chalker from the face-off. Looks like he was stung by that one. North Stars control at centre. Powell dumps it in on the left wing. Heemskirk out of his net to control. He just stops the puck up behind the net, dumps it around the corner, and Newcastle managed to keep the zone. Stanger at the line couldn't keep control of the puck, and it's back out to centre where Ferrari looks to dump the puck in. Dorr controls it. In fact, Hamilton, beg your pardon. Controls. Hazelhurst on the left wing, played it out of the zone. Naden came back in with the puck, but he was offside in before the puck. And we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone for the North Stars, right in front of the Perth Thunder bench.
North Stars, another good sequence there by them. The Thunder look again to be trying different things on the defensive pairings. It was Jamie Campbell out there with Rob Hazelhurst.
So, a minute and a half into the third period, as the play's whistled down after the face-off once again. Might have been offside against the North Stars as they tried to regain the zone. So face-off just outside the zone. Wilson wins the face-off off the wall, but Newcastle will go back to control. Played back by Naden. Malloy now in the defensive zone. Stretch pass is tipped into the zone by Swiston. Heemskirk goes into control behind the net. Just tips it up the wall. McLaughlin comes up to control after he took it off the stick of Kudla. And now down the wall pinching with Swiston. He just kicks it to the stick of McLaughlin. He's checked away from the puck by Bremner. His stretch pass up the ice as well and truly out of the reach of Liam Jeffries. And Lindsay wins the race back for icing.
Great pressure there by the North Stars to force the Thunder into an icing call.
They've owned the third period so far. They've got the early tally for Tim Stanger.
Definitely the Stars game to win from here. The Thunder are going to have to look to pick things up.
As Wilson will take the defensive zone face-off against Swiston. Swiston wins the puck cleanly back to the top of the face-off circle, and that shot's deflected up and out of play into the scoreboard, which is proving to be reasonably durable right now.
It was smashed, I think, last season, and then they've repaired it.
Yeah, both
it's almost bulletproof for that one.
The scoreboard itself usually isn't too bad, but it's the two glass panes to the side that are a little bit troublesome with the Perth Thunder logos on them. They were replaced in the off-season as the Thunder win the face-off in the defensive zone. Brio's pass goes to the right wing for Hazelhurst. He stops up at his defensive blue line. His pass through centre, though, has been cut off. And the North Stars will look to come the other way. Battle for it on the half wall. It's won by the Thunder. Here comes Webster. Left wing pass. Shot from Dorr. Brio, beg your pardon. Save. Dane Davis is down and out of position. The puck's loose in the slot. Thunder can't come up with the control, though. Keeping it in at the point was Punla. He'll do a give and go with a teammate. Just circles to the top of the docks, then fans on the shot. Now has to get back into defensive position as the North Stars control and clear it out of the zone. Back goes Hazelhurst. He drops it off for Punler. You're right, they're mixing and matching these defensive lines at the moment. Kenway maybe still trying to find a formula that works for them. As Punler plays it up the wall. Puck hops over the stick of Chalker, but Newcastle still control through Kennedy. His pass on the left wing, and Newcastle gain the zone. It's through Ruth. His pass was broken up by Hamilton. He sends it around the wall, but not out of the zone. Shot from the wall from Chalker was tipped well wide. Sack controls on the half wall. He couldn't clear the puck though. And here's Hazelhurst. Left wing pass for Tomic Sack. And we spoke about during the second intermission. His pass was for the stick of Hamilton. Couldn't find him breaking out of the zone, and the Thunder still hemmed in their own zone. Hazelhurst reverses it around the wall. And Kairos will look to control on the right wing. Just chips it up to centre, where Hamilton controls. And he plays it in on the backhand. And on the right wing goes Tomic Sack. He's taken to the ice, looks to pass in front. Good back check there from the North Stars. And the Thunder will have to reset at centre through Goranson. He banks it up the wall. Hamilton couldn't control the puck. And the North Stars dump it in deep. Scores are tied at 1. A few minutes in to the third period. Kudla just chips it up the wall. Out to centre. North Stars will control. We'll look to get back onside. The shot came in on net for Heemskirk. And he corrals it with the glove and then drops it down for Kudla to play. He just chips it up and out of the zone. Going back, McLaughlin controls. Is backhanded in. Airmailed. Just missing the lights on the roof here at the Thunderdome, Perth Ice Arena. Kept in at the point by the North Stars, but Kudla will come to control. And it's a 3-on-2 developing now for the Thunder. Right wing pass. Here's Jeffries. He drops it back for Kudla, who's shot. Glove save from Davis.
Great work there by the Thunder's third line. Liam Jeffries pushing that one back to Kudla from a very good shooting area. Manages to get that one on net, but Dane Davis comes up with a big glove, and that's really been the story of the game. Two goalies having a really good battle.
Certainly has been, as the face-off will be to the left of Dane Davis. The far end of the ice from our vantage point. As the referees look to get the face-off sorted. No one can win the face-off cleanly. It's still on the dot. And eventually the North Stars will come up with the puck as the right wing pass out of the zone. Here comes Stanger, the goal scorer for the North Stars. In the right wing. Tim Stanger is battling for the puck in the corner. Hazelhurst manages to come up with it. Works it around the boards and out of the zone. And after the miscontrol from Chalker. Now the North Stars look to come the other way. But Powell couldn't take the pass. Jeffries tips it into the zone for the Thunder, but that pass is cut off by Kennedy. He just slaps it from centre, block a save from Heemskirk. Saw it all the way. As Campbell works it around the boards. And Hazelhurst controls in the left wing defensive corner. He just steps back in behind his own net as the Thunder complete a change of forwards. And he looked to step out and then step back behind the net. Now he passes up the centre, looking for Webster. Has a bit of open ice to skate into. Looking for a little bit of support. He just plays it in front there for Dorr. A little bit behind Michael Dorr though. And the North Stars will come up with the puck. Although keeping it in the zone and doing beautifully is Brio. Cross-ice pass. Here's Dorr. Shot high and wide over Davis. And the North Stars will come up with the puck, although they can't get it out of the zone initially. It then rolled off the stick of Dorr and back out to centre. Thunder have to tag up after the puck goes back in offside. Webster couldn't control it. Now in the defensive zone for the Thunder, chipped out by Hazelhurst. And it comes out to the right wing where Dorr controls. He's stopped up at the line. He just plays it back through the slot. Pinching down was Goranson. He went to tee up the slap shot. Teammate stepped in front of him, so he couldn't slap it, just has to work it around the wall into the right wing corner where the Thunder look to control, but the puck comes out of the zone. Comes the length of the ice. Not far enough for icing. Kudla controls in his defensive corner and then takes it behind the net. He steps out, looking to catch the North Stars on a change. And passes well off the mark though. He's looking for Tomic Sack, I think. And the North Stars controlling the defensive zone. Now clear the puck. It gets back into the offensive zone. Here's Sack. His drop pass though. Couldn't find a red sweater. And they'll have to control again at centre. The drop pass there from Sack was good for Hamilton. His slap shot just deflects off the shin pads of the defenseman. And it comes the other way with Thunder control. Campbell. He was checked as he made the pass. Sack lost control of the puck. Now Goranson behind his own net with control for the Thunder. Still tied at 1. We've just ticked over 7 minutes of the third period. Tomic Sack plays it out to the line where Hamilton's able to get the puck clear of the zone. North Stars keep it in their offensive half though. Both teams going for a change, and it's in the zone here. Swiston beats Campbell to the puck, plays it back to the line. Shot, deflected, just wide. Shot from behind the net, and Heemskerk managed to get the blocker on it and push it wide. McLaughlin tries to play the puck back to the line. The initial shot came from Lindsay, and that was tipped by McLaughlin. And then he worked behind the net to try and get a second chance opportunities. They come in on the left wing again. Here's McLaughlin playing it back to the slot for Swiston. Just caught up in the skates. It comes back to the line. Shot blocked up high. Battling for the puck is Wilson as the Thunder work it around the boards. Now here's Naden. His shot back towards the slot. Hazelhurst takes it out of the glove there of Heemskerk. His clearing pass was taken by Swiston. A poor clearance from Rob Hazelhurst was straight to Scott Swiston. He gloves it down and then puts the shot over the glove of Thomas Heemskerk, and the defending champions have taken the lead 2-1.
What a play there by Swiston. He's been dangerous all day, and we've finally seen him convert. It was a risky pass out of the zone by Rod Hazelhurst. It was also a pretty good one. Swiston had to jump up in the air and glove it down. It was sort of a low-risk play to begin with, but Heemskerk manages to get that one just at the top of the slot, bang it home past Heemskerk, who's been a wall today.
He has,
nonetheless.
He was unfortunately caught out there after Hazelhurst turns over the puck in the slot. At the moment, Rob Hazelhurst would rather forget. And the Thunder have conceded the lead to the North Stars. 2 third-period goals for Newcastle, and they lead it 2-1 as they win the face-off at centre. Kennedy's pass through centre ice was broken up by Brio, and now the Thunder get it in deep. Chalker has to try and play it up the wall. Does so now. It's off a skate, and it goes the length of the ice. Oh, they'll have to hustle here, the Thunder, as man coming in on the forecheck there was Stanger, and he won the race to the puck to negate the icing. And now as the as the Thunder clear the zone, the North Stars are caught with too many men on the ice, and that'll be a penalty, I would suggest. A bench penalty, too many men on the ice. The North Stars caught on a change, and the Thunder get a chance to go on the power play once again. And it's a big opportunity for them because they've just fallen behind in the game.
Huge opportunity for the Thunder here. They're really going to have to convert probably their biggest power play of the season so far to try and get in front in this one. And Heemskerk was very good there to handle the puck down low, get behind the net. It's always good when you've got a goalie who can handle the puck that well.
And as you said, a 2-minute minor for too many men on the ice as the Thunder win the face-off. Initially couldn't keep the zone. And we'll wait and see. The puck's deflected up and out of play. See whether the face-off stays inside or comes outside. I'm not sure whether the deflection was off a clearing attempt or off an attempt to dump the puck back in. And the referees decide the face-off will come outside the zone. So, Brio to take the face-off. And the Thunder have to tag up on side. They have to play it back to Goranson after winning the face-off. And Hazelhurst, right wing pass. And managed to dump it deep into the zone. But Malloy's the only man back there, and he controls the puck, puts it straight into the bench of the North Stars. So the face-off will come back to the right of Dane Davis.
Good play there by Rob Malloy to slow things down. You could see his intention. He was trying to get it up the ice and just got it off the side of his stick and into the Stars bench there. But he'll slow things down for them and get a change of personnel out for both sides here.
The Thunder haven't been able to establish any zone time, so the second power play unit comes out with 23 seconds played in the penalty. They win the face-off. Kairos looks to play it back to the point. He can't do so. Swiston ties him up on the wall, manages to get it back eventually. Now plays it to Kudla back at the line. He looked to make a pass in front. That was broken up, and it's gone up and out of the zone as the Thunder control back at centre. The attempted pass was cut off by McLaughlin there, and now Swiston just dumps it in on the left wing as the North Stars forwards go for a change. Wilson controls behind the net, leaves it there for Kairos. His left wing pass finds Bremner, and now Wilson skating up the right wing. Manages to gain the zone for the Thunder, but he lost control of the puck there to Malloy, who just bides his time with the puck and clears it to centre. Not the length of the ice, but Kudla has to go back to corral the puck. Controls in his own zone, pass through centre. Eluded the stick of Naden, and now Kairos drops it back to the point. Wilson had his pass blocked. Shot from Hazelhurst was tipped up high by Newcastle stick. A rebound shot saved there by Davis. And now the North Stars control the puck and clear it the length of the ice as they go for a full change. Pass on the right wing now, Hazelhurst. He looks to get it deep in the zone. Just works it around the boards. softly into the corner. Lindsay keeps the puck, reverses it back up the wall. Battle on the half wall for the puck now. It comes back to the point. Brio scored a power play goal yesterday to level the game. It bounces in on net. Davis just sticks it aside. And now the North Stars control. They managed to clear the length of the ice. A hopping, skipping puck in on Heemskirk there. Had to be alert to stop that one going in the net. And now Dorr controls behind the net. Lost the puck off his stick. And now Hazelhurst. Cross ice pass on the left wing. Goranson. He's getting some speed going on the left wing. He manages to find the zone. Works it around the wall. Dorr. He plays it down around the boards once again to Brio. Brio skips the check of a Newcastle penalty killer. And he comes out with the puck from the corner. Plays it back to the line. Goranson. Now Punler. His shot blocked in the slot. And now Swiston will look to clear the puck from the zone. Couldn't do so. Goranson kept it in, but it came straight back to the puck of Swiston, to the stick of Swiston. He clears it the length of the ice. And that is icing after the penalty had just expired to the North Stars. The face-off will come back to the right of Dane Davis. We've played 11:05 in the third period, and it's 2-1 Newcastle.
Thunder generating a few chances there, but the Stars almost creating a break to get a big chance on Thomas Heemskirk and extend their deficit, but icing will be the cause. It just eluded the stick.
The face-off won back to the point by the Thunder, and they managed to retain the zone. Pass through the slot. Will end up here on the stick of Punler, whose shot deflected just wide. Good opportunity there for the Perth Thunder. But the tip play went wide as it goes into the corner now. Race for the puck. Here's Naden. He wins the battle for the puck and now passes to the left wing, McLaughlin. He passes to the slot. Swiston's shot just over the shoulder of Heemskirk. Comes out in front and a big desperation save from Heemskirk. The puck's still loose in front though. Backhand shot from Naden is saved again by Heemskirk. Pops back out in front and the Thunder managed to clear the zone. Here comes Kairos in on the left wing. He tips it in deep. But McLaughlin beats him back to the puck. As he plays it straight over the glass, that'll be a delay of game penalty against the Newcastle defenseman. That's gone straight up and over the glass and out of play. And it'll be a 2-minute penalty as sitting in the box is Connor McLaughlin. Another power play chance for the Perth Thunder on a delay of game call.
The Thunder have been very lucky here then, and they've got very lucky, and now it's just converting that luck into chances. They were very lucky for Thomas Heemskirk to make that big desperation save down the other end, and lucky for that puck to go out of play. So now it's all about just converting.
11:48 of the third period. It's Connor McLaughlin taking a delay of game penalty for putting the puck over the glass. Newcastle North Stars win the face-off and clear it the length of the ice, so the Thunder will have to set up behind their own net. Michael Dorr with speed coming out from behind the net, looks to come in on the right wing. He's checked there by Kennedy. Manages to get clear though and looked for Goranson in the slot. Couldn't find him. Now it's played down the wall. In fact, it's Campbell in the slot. Going with that third defenseman is the big body and forward once again. As the shot from Hazelhurst was tipped by Campbell just wide. And now Goranson plays it in deep. And the North Stars will come up with a puck. 2-on-1 coming the other way here for the North Stars. They were looking to go for a change, but now they look to take advantage. Heemskirk makes the initial save and the rebound save. The shot came from Malloy. The rebound shot was attempted by Powell. Heemskirk comes up big on both occasions. And, gee, just a pinching down play there from the Thunder nearly cost them a shorthanded goal.
Hazelhurst backed up there in the 2-on-1. He did well himself, and then it was Thomas Heemskirk who came up huge to make that save for the Thunder. Getting as well on the second effort, I thought that the Stars player in front of the net had that one home.
Couldn't quite beat the glove of Heemskirk though. And he came up with the desperation save as the Thunder win the face-off and get it around the wall for Kairos. And now Wilson. Wilson's right wing pass for Bremner, and he'll just work it around the wall into the zone. In behind the net's Lindsay. He controls the puck. It only goes to the half wall though, where Wilson battles for the puck and managed to keep it in the zone for now. And now it'll come the other way. And a half breakaway here for Swiston. He manages to get a step on the Thunder defence. His shot is saved by Heemskirk. The rebound goes just wide of the net. Swiston controls in the corner. Really good short-handed chances here for the Thunder. Pass through the crease is deflected away by the stick of Bremner. And now Lindsay couldn't take it with him, and Kudla has control of the puck behind the net. We're in the final 30 seconds of the power play. That's dumped the length of the ice by the Thunder, who look to go for a change, and that will be icing for the Perth Thunder.
Can't ice the puck on the power play, Jordan. it's a crucial mistake, and it's going to set the Thunder back quite a bit on a power play chance that they've had. They've had 4 minutes worth of power play time in this period, and they haven't been able to convert. A very positive sign showing from Thomas Heemskirk with 3 big desperation saves in a period of about 3 minutes.
Well, he's kept it at a 1-goal game at the moment. Newcastle leading it 2-1 as Perth win the defensive zone draw. Wilson passes up the right wing for Bremner. And now in on the left wing comes Brio, looking to handle around the defence. Had it knifed off his stick and back to centre where Hazelhurst controls. And the Thunder will go for a change as the penalty expires. So they kill off a couple of penalties in a row here, the North Stars. They managed to retain their 2-1 lead. And the Thunder now with plenty of work to do late as Dorr passes on the right wing for Webster. He drops it off for Hazelhurst coming into the zone late. He lost an edge. And the puck comes out of the zone. And all the way back to the Thunder defensive zone where Campbell controls. He just plays it up off the wall. Manages to get it into the offensive zone on the left wing. And the North Stars do clear the zone. Now left wing pass. Here's Swiston. He controls. Shoots. Big blocker save by Heemskirk. Takes a funky bounce off the glass and goes back out to the right wing. Brio can't clear the zone. And now he manages to control the puck and skate it out over the blue line. Gets to centre red. Pass for Webster. Was in on the right wing. Kieran Webster just drops it off. And the North Stars clear the puck once again. McLaughlin ties up the defenseman's stick. And Newcastle gain the zone on the left wing. Then Naden has to take it back to centre. And it's dumped in around the wall. Heemskirk came out of his net to control but couldn't control the puck. Swiston plays it back to the point. And down in deep, McLaughlin plays it for Swiston. He's in the right wing corner looking to step out in front. Power move from Swiston. Shot. Stick save from Heemskirk. Goes back to the blue line and out where Malloy has to go back to his own zone to control a rolling puck. And he flips it across to the defensive partner, Lindsay. Lindsay around the wall from Malloy. And he plays it back out to centre. Kudla wins the race for the puck. Leaves it for his defensive partner, Goranson. And now Hamilton through centre ice. Looks to pick up a bit of speed, Sean Hamilton. He stopped up at the line and Kairos had to step offside. And we'll have a stoppage in play. 4:36 remaining in the third period. 2-1. The lead to the Newcastle North Stars on the strength of 2 third-period goals.
Huge defensive game by both teams, and Thomas Heemskirk coming up big all game to keep this a 2-1 game, and now for the Thunder.
Stanger and Swiston scoring the goals for the North Stars.
And they were good goals too.
They certainly were. A snipe from Swiston. He was up there with the best, finding the top corner. And the turnover from Hazelhurst as Newcastle work the puck into their offensive zone. Goranson back, flips it out of the zone. It's deflected. Don't think it'll go far enough for icing. It won't as Kennedy goes back to control before it reaches the red line in the corner. He plays it up the ice. That was deflected at centre, or behind centre. It goes for icing against the Newcastle North Stars. So the face-off will be in the North Stars defensive zone. And the Thunder look to create an offensive chance from here. Hazelhurst having a bit of fun with the linesman here, looking to flip the puck up to catch. Twice the linesman has just caught a little bit off balance and unable to catch the puck. And the crowd just feeding the linesman a little bit there. Good to see. Lighter moment. As the draw won by Wilson to Bremner, who wins it back to the point. He fans on the shot attempt on the bouncing puck. And now the North Stars come the other way. Here's Swiston. He shoots. And that's absorbed on the body there of Thomas Heemskirk. And Swiston took Campbell to the ice.
Great play there by Swiston to enter the offensive zone by himself, and he had 2 defenders to beat, and when you shoot it straight into the chest of Thomas Heemskirk, it's never getting past that brick wall.
So he's logged plenty of ice time in this game, it has to be said. Scott
Absolutely.
Swiston. He's out there on the power play, on the penalty kill, and plenty of time 5-on-5 as well. As the Thunder win the face-off, and a left wing pass from Webster. Looks for Brio, couldn't take the puck with him at pace. And the puck is once again iced by the North Stars. In fact, it doesn't go far enough for icing. It stops up just before the red line. So Hazelhurst has to go back and play it. And he passes the length of the ice. North Stars are able to control again. Naden had it checked off his stick by Punla. And that puck is not iced. Thought that came from the other side of the red line. And the Thunder will have to go back to their defensive zone to control. McLaughlin, he controls it on the left wing, will gain the zone. Oh, big hit coming against McLaughlin, but he makes the pass, and the pad save on the shot from Naden there came from Heemskirk. who plays it back out in front there from behind the net. In fact, it was Stanger. Man slashed to the ice there was Dorr. And Patrick Naden takes a penalty for slashing. And another power play opportunity for the Thunder. But this one is more and more crucial. 3:11 remaining in the period.
Thunder are going to have a very, very big 3 minutes and 11 seconds to close out this one. They've got 2 minutes of power play time now. It's going to be interesting to see how they go. They've been trying some different things on the power play, but the first units looked pretty strong. This power play is just about not making those critical errors like icing the puck up when you've got power play time, and they're going to have to convert this one, but it looks like we have a timeout.
The Thunder have called a timeout. Yep, so it's a perfect opportunity to tell you about our Coach's Corner competition. Every week on Thunder TV, we'll be catching up with Perth Thunder head coach Dave Kenway. And each week we'll be posting a thread on our social media feeds asking for your fan question. And if your question is the one we asked Dave Kenway at the end of his interview, you win yourself 2 tickets to an upcoming Perth Thunder home game. So check us out on Facebook, search for Perth Thunder, or on Twitter at Perth Thunder. We'll put that thread up each week, and you can find your question being asked to Dave Kenway on Coach's Corner.
And I'm sure he'll have great answers to all of those questions. He's great in the press conference, Dave Kenway. He's a smart man.
He's an affable man as well. Very friendly guy, Dave Kenway.
Absolutely.
Greatly credited with the turnaround for the Perth Thunder last year, the season they had, particularly the impact he has on the local guys, and he's continued that impact this year. As the face-off is to the right of Dane Davis on the power play, the North Stars win the face-off on the penalty kill and clear it back to centre where Goranson goes back to control. Interesting to see Jonathan Bremner was the man who took the face-off there for the Thunder. As Goranson passes to the right wing, looking for speed there is Hazelhurst. Passes left wing. Shot from Dorr. There, just went high of the net. And the rebound shot comes in. Davis gives up a big rebound to the corner on a shot from the half wall. Kennedy manages to corral the rebound, and he just managed to clear the zone. The Thunder caught offside on the right wing, and we'll have a face-off back out towards centre.
That was a huge chance there generated by the Thunder. It just missed the net, but it's positive signs, and it's exactly what they need to be doing on the power play, and it's something that they probably haven't done in their last 2 power plays, and I'm glad that they're generating chances here. Jamie Campbell moving to the left, to the right wing, now moving up the defensive pairing, so we've got 3 defensemen now.
2:42 remaining. Michael Dorr looks like he's playing at the point. Interesting setup we've got going here on the Thunder, as Dorr is tripped up in his own zone, and he is furious that is not a penalty. And with him here, he had the skates taken out from underneath him. But the Thunder looking to gain the zone. In on the left wing comes Hazelhurst. He works it around the boards. Campbell on the right wing. He's checked off the puck, but manages to play it back out in front. Pass back to the point. He's out of the reach of Hazelhurst. And here's Heemskeet. He plays it. Goranson. Now for Hazelhurst. He's in on the right wing. He's checked up against the wall. Manages to keep it in the zone and step out away from the wall. His shot along the ice. Pad save from Davis. The puck's cleared from the slot and just out of the zone. Hazelhurst can't keep it in. As he passes to the left wing now, it's almost desperation stakes for the Thunder as Brio finds the zone. Shot from the right wing is blocked down off the stick of Goranson. Now pinching down Hazelhurst. He's worked off the puck by Powell. And the Newcastle penalty killers come up with the puck and clear it the length of the ice. 17 seconds remaining in the penalty. 1:25 remaining in the game. Stretch pass in is Dorr. He's got a rolling puck on his stick. Feigned the shot and then just works it around the boards. In on the left wing. As you can hear the stick tap here is on the penalty kill. The man comes out of the box for Newcastle. Now, might be a penalty being called against the Thunder here, is there? Let's see from the referee what the call is.
And while we're waiting,
too many men on the ice for the Perth Thunder. There's a lot of discussion going on at the bench here, but there is a too many men on the ice call being made, as the Thunder have messed up the change, and they will spend the final 1 minute 16 on the penalty kill. Newcastle go to their first power play of the evening. There's still 6 seconds remaining in the power play, so it'll be 4-on-4 for now. And then the final minute and 10 seconds will be a penalty kill for the Thunder, as the timeout is called by the Newcastle North Stars as they look to rest their stars. And look, a huge opportunity goes begging late there for the Thunder.
Absolutely. And I mean, you really got to credit the North Stars on that one. 6 minutes of penalty kill time, and they just did a phenomenal job putting a lot of pressure on the Thunder. And we can say the Thunder weren't generating chances, but that was all because of the tremendous pressure put on by the Newcastle penalty kill. Rob Malloy and John Kennedy Jr. are just having a phenomenal game down low.
They certainly are. As the players are back at the benches. And yes, it will be a too many men on the ice penalty. So the final minute and 10 seconds, if the Thunder can gain the zone, will likely be played 5-on-5, but without a netminder.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see how the Thunder go about attacking this final minute, whether Dave Kenway does try and go with the full minute if they're able to gain the zone, or whether he sits back a little bit and waits maybe until the 40-second mark.
And they've really put the big guns out on the ice for this 4-on-4. 2 imports, Daniel Goranson and Davey Cuddle are the top defensive pairing behind them.
Yes, it's do or die time for the Thunder. Now, there's a bit of confusion here at the Newcastle bench. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I think they might be wondering whether it's power play. I think at the moment, but I think they might not realise that there's a man still in the penalty box for the North Stars. So it's 4-on-4 as we start. We've pointed now to the face-off dot. There was a lengthy time out there late in the game.
Very lengthy. It's going to be 4-on-4 for about 6 seconds, I think.
6 seconds of 4-on-4, and then we've got a minute and 10 seconds of power play time for the Newcastle North Stars. The Thunder look to clear the puck from the zone, but the North Stars win the face-off, dump it in deep. Penalty time is over for the North Stars. As in the corner is McLaughlin. They'll just look to control the puck here, the North Stars, as much as they can, and not give the Thunder anything to break out of the zone with. As we come to the final minute of the third period, Swiston dumps it in deep, and behind the net, McLaughlin. The Thunder need to win the puck back here, and in the slot is Naden. But the half wall is Swiston. They're more than happy to just play with the puck here on the half wall. 45 seconds remaining in the game as Naden goes cross-ice with the pass. Looking to dump it in deep is Lindsay. He does so. Swiston coming up the wall. He works it in deep. Goranson checks McLaughlin off the puck. McLaughlin just separates the puck from Goranson, and his pass back to the point is kept in, and Swiston will now take it in the corner after the keep-in by Lindsay. And Swiston, he's checked off the puck, and now the Thunder might get an opportunity. Here's Dorr the other way. He's slashed to the ice. That'll be a penalty. That'll be a penalty. And they'll have some 4-on-4 time with 16 seconds remaining in the period. It'll be 4-on-4 hockey, but Heemskirk will come to the bench. And it'll be 5-on-4 for the Thunder with an empty net. And again, obviously the risk they can't ice the puck. Yeah.
Huge opportunity here for the Thunder. It could be a firecracker of a 16 seconds that we're about to witness.
So it is 5-on-4, and the face-off will be to the left of Dane Davis. 16 seconds of what is technically 4-on-4 time, so the North Stars can't ice the puck, but it is a power play for the Thunder, abbreviated as it is. The final 16 seconds. They tied it up late last night. Can they do the same tonight? Face-off won by Brio. Shot blocked off the stick of Hazelhurst. His secondary shot comes in, but it's cleared the length of the ice. Hazelhurst wins the race back to the puck, but we're in the final 5 seconds. They need to do something special here. Dorr can't do so. Shot from the centre of the ice. Goes into the net. It won't count. Doesn't matter. The North Stars have come up with all 3 points in the game here. A 2-1 victory. 2 third-period goals. One off the stick of Scott Swiston, a snipe from the dot, and the other one, a rebound chipped in by Tim Stanger. And the North Stars take 5 points away from the opening weekend of the Australian Ice Hockey League season by defeating the Perth Thunder 2-1 after a 3-2 shootout victory last night. Heartbreak for the Thunder there, Luke, but they didn't do themselves any favours. They couldn't convert on the power play late in the game, and then they got themselves into some penalty trouble late as well.
Absolutely, and I mean, you could say that a few penalty opportunities went begging for the Thunder a couple of times during play, but 6 minutes of penalty kill time by the Newcastle North Stars is just really commendable by the reigning Cup champions. And despite a very, very tight contest all throughout the weekend, they're going to go away with the 5 points. The Thunder only walking away with 2.
Well, the 1 from yesterday.
With 1, sorry.
1 point.